it's Diaz and welcome back to the Vlogmas, day 25. We have made it, folks. We have made it. This is the end of the road for Vlogmas. Today's the day. Merry Christmas to everybody. My vlog today is going to be about hanging around here at my brother and sister-in-law's house here in Fullerton. I'm going to challenge myself to another photo challenge, and that is to just frame out, take pictures, create pictures about everyday things that this holiday is about and that Christmas is about. So without further ado, let's get into it. Once again, I wish you the happiest of holidays to all of you all around the world. Hope you're having a great season. What says the holidays better than lights? I love lights both in the evening and in indoor spaces, especially colored lights. What better place than go straight over to the Christmas tree and see if I could frame out and compose a shot that would really tell me what this holiday was about. And this light on this noble Christmas tree stood out to me, so I focused on it. I wanted to get the fireplace in the back a little bit more, but I struggled to do that. And so instead I just focused mainly on the light and the Santa Claus and the fireplace itself behind there, but I didn't really get much of the flames. In the end, I chose a matte preset to start out with, and I decided to select a matte preset for every photo that you'll see here today. I really like how this one turned out and where the light is the focal point. For my next image, I noticed a plate of assorted nuts and just caught my eye where it was sitting, the angle by which it was sitting at, and what it was in front of, or it was in the foreground of. There was this decorative plate behind it with a ribbon hanging down over it. I knew I wanted the ribbon in it, so kind of just wanted to frame it out where the ribbon was kind of leading into the plate as a background element. In the end, I cropped this image so you wouldn't see necessarily the corners from left and right. You would only see the corner in the foreground, and it kind of blends into the dark background with this matte finish. For the third shot, I found my way over to the kitchen, one because I was hungry, and two because these tamales inside of the bowl, which were steaming, as you can see here in the video, man, they look like a great shot. And in the end, I think the composition was right, how I set up the shot and how I created the shot, but the focus is all over the place. In fact, it's non-existent. I think my focus is off to the right brim or rim of the pot. In the end, this is a big fail, but I wanted to post it because more often than not, our images are subject to subjectivity. And in this case, it's no different. When I sit back and I look at the image, I kind of say, you know, it's okay. But in the end, I know it could be so much better. As I was actually trying to set up the shot so I could get that focus, but everybody was in and around the food, which I don't blame them. I'm sitting here shooting video while everybody's trying to eat. That was the beauty of it, knowing that this food was about to support and celebrate the time that we were having. It was just one of those shots where I couldn't get it right, but nonetheless, it's still an image. The thought was there, and now that I kind of just sit and look at it and stare at it, it's all right. It reminds me of a happy, happy time. Okay, let's power through some of these. I don't want this to be a 32-minute video. The next shot was me really wanting some treats, so I thought, well, if I'm gonna look for some treats, let's go ahead and photograph some treats. So I loved the composition or the idea, but in the end, this one I think fell a little short because there was just too much going on. But nonetheless, it was a fun picture and tasted good too. Moving right along to shot number 5, I did have high hopes for this one because there was so much color in the background and obviously in the image itself, the subject itself, with the greens and kind of the purple reds and then the shimmering white. And with the matte finish, it actually kind of subdued the background, and that's what I really liked when I applied that preset. But I think that it falls a little short on what I was focusing on in the foreground, and that being the jingle bell. But nonetheless, a fun shot to take. And I cropped this one multiple times. I cropped the subject to the left, to the right, up, down, all over the place, but in the end, this is as I composed it in camera, and I'm happy with it. I knew what I wanted to do with image 7, this retro Santa looking metal poster. I liked the way it sat against the corrugated or paneled background. I knew I wanted it black and white from the get-go, and it fell a little short, and I decided to add in, I was gonna crop out the one below it, but I decided to keep it there just kind of for context. You know, you win some, you lose some. Shot number 7, the candle. What's funny about this one is all the video that you're watching right now on the setup of the shot of the candle is not where the perspective actually came from. I'm actually taking the shot, or the shot you're about to see, from the other side of the table, so the right side of the frame. This is where I ended up framing out the candle, and I framed it in a fashion where it was more of a vertical shot and shooting it from the base of the candle up. And at first I thought the television that's obscured in the back left side of the image was a hindrance, but in the end, that's what family was doing, watching It's a Wonderful Life or something like that. And I thought, no, this will remind me about what was happening in the time, in the place that I was at, celebrating with my family. So I enjoyed this shot. I decided to stay in the same area for the last image, so I wanted to shoot this vase or vase of ornaments. I decided to move it in front of this glass candle holder, but it didn't have enough light, so I used my cell phone to kind of light up the base of it. And then what I wanted to do is compose the shot where I'm shooting through the glass vase holder and then kind of seeing the whole background or the living room through this glass with the focus on the vase and the ornaments inside. And bottom line is, I think it turned out pretty good. There's a lot going on, but it somewhat captures the essence of all the things that were happening in and around the house. I love the different reflections off of the top of the glass. It kind of distorts the top a little bit, and the bokeh lights on the tree looked really good. So ultimately a really nice shot to finish with, and I really enjoyed the exercise on trying to improve my photography and capture Christmas with a few selected shots. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for Vlogmas 2018. 25 days of Vlogmas, 25 days of vlogging. If I'm being honest, I don't know if I'll ever do it again, even though I have done it over the past few years. This may be the last one. You just never say never. Happy holidays from my family to yours. If you didn't get a chance to watch my Diaz Christmas movie, the one I made yesterday, you can watch it right here. And you can also check out the whole playlist of Vlogmas 2018 right here as well. Again, thanks so much. I appreciate you guys more than you know. I appreciate it if you're a new subscriber. I certainly appreciate those of you that have been part of the BDV family for many years now. I'm looking to have a great and spectacular 2019, and I am one video away from 900 videos here on my YouTube channel. And I'm pumped to get that 900 and let it catapult me right through into 2019. Many more videos, much more content on photography, videography, filmmaking, as seen through the eyes of somebody who is learning, who is aspiring to become a filmmaker and a photographer. All those things require a lot of effort, a lot of studying, a lot of research, and I'm game and up for the challenge, and I'm having a super time doing it, and I hope you'll join me on the ride. So subscribe if you're not subscribed. Leave me a message down below in the comment section. I'd love to chat with you. Give me a like if you liked any part of this video. Remember, always sprinkle a little bit of fun in your life, and when you're having that fun, remember to always keep it fun enough. Until the next one, outro. Bing!